I'm going to share my tips after 8 years working as a marketing freelancer. Are you tired of the 9-to-5 grind? Do you dream of being your own boss? Maybe you've thought about freelancing, but you have no idea where to start. Well, you're in the right place. I'm going to share 5 crucial tips that will take you from absolute beginner to launching your freelancing career. Let's dive into how you can turn your skills into a thriving freelance business. Number 1, get started with small projects. Think about people you know, friends or family. Could you use your skills to do a small project for them? It might seem like a strange idea at first, but think of it as practicing on your friends and family. You don't need to ask them for any money. It's just something for your portfolio, or just something to even test your skills, just to see what it's like to do projects and to work with a client. If you don't know where to start, look at what you know. See if you can break each thing down into small skills, and soon enough you'll have a portfolio of services to offer. You can test each skill or service by offering it on freelancing platforms. See which one is the most lucrative and which one you enjoy doing most, and you can build on it from there. Number 2, set up your profiles. You don't need a website at this stage, but it can help to look more professional later on down the line. Set up LinkedIn and any of the social platforms that you think are relevant. Make sure your profile is 100% complete and you've got up-to-date skills and portfolio pieces on there, so people can easily find you and understand what it is that you can offer. Now, some freelancing sites are better than others. You'll discover this as you go along, but they are good to get you started working on some smaller projects and to see what it's like working with clients, and also to test your pricing to see where your skills fit compared to others. It's good to test out freelancing sites at the start, but know that you probably won't be on them forever. Number 3, save some money. One of the biggest mistakes that I see freelancers and self-employed people make is that they take all of their money out of the business. This is not a good idea. You need to make sure that you save some money, firstly for things like tax, but also to have a buffer. You'll find that when you have a buffer, which is an amount of money that you've kept aside and you're not using it, you're just saving it for a rainy day, you'll feel much more secure in your freelancing, knowing that you've got a safety net. It will allow you to do things like experiment and try different things. It's there for a rainy day, and it means that you don't have to take on every single freelancing job. You can pick and choose, and you can find the jobs that suit you without panicking about money. Number 4, legal and contracts. Make sure that you have a contract with your clients. It's a legal safety net for you and your client, and it means you've got something to fall back on if anything happens. It might not be the first thing you think about at the start, but just drawing up a simple contract can protect you and your clients if anything does go wrong. And number 5, work out what your limits are. You might not think about this at the start, but sooner or later you realise that you need to decide where your limits are with things like client demands. For example, how many amends are you willing to do on a piece of work? Which days are you working? What times are you working? If a client emails you in the middle of the night, are you going to reply, or will you have set working hours? How many hours will you work? You can decide. It's completely up to you. Do you want to work all throughout the day? Do you want to work more than 8 hours a day, or do you just want to work a few hours a day? It's your choice, but just decide what you want to do or what your limits. Another one is pay. What do you need to maintain your lifestyle? What would be ideal pay, and what would be the dream wage that you're really striving for? Once you know these things, when it comes to a negotiation with a client about the pay, you'll know exactly where you stand and what your limits are. Of course, the beauty of freelancing is that you get to decide. You can set it up exactly as you like and work in a way that suits your lifestyle.